Welcome to Mixtapes Podcast. I'm Bert Lepore. I'm here with Damian Monte Carlo and Angry Mike D. Today we got a cool one for you. We got Michael Monroe, Outerstellar. Is it at Stellar or at Stellar? How would you say it, Damo?
Uh,
You
Outerstellar.
sure it's
Outerstellar, like outer space.
you sure it's
Outerstellar.
not Stellar?
Stellar, my
Yeah, Sylvester Stellar. Yeah.
Professor Stellar.
Yeah, man. So I think this is going to be a good one, man. Another one, Damiano pick, which is a strong pick, I think. Okay, Michael Monroe. It was released February 20th, 2026 on the label Silver Lining Music. Formats available right now are vinyl. They got various colors available for vinyl. They got the CD. They got the digital download and streaming, which I know I didn't see the digital downloading yet. I did see the streaming, but this is one. I don't know if I'm going to get I'm going to pick up something on this one. The production was produced by, Damien will probably help me with this, Chips Kipsby. Kipsby, is that right, Dame?
I don't know. I don't have the
You don't have the sheet?
information in front of me.
Well, he's been known for work for bands like Helicopters, the Nomads, stuff like
Yes.
that, which I'm unfamiliar
European
with.
bands.
Maybe the
Yeah.
Helicopters I know a little bit, but
Helicopters are great.
now the band lineup for this is Michael Monroe's lead vocals, harmonica, and I guess sometimes he does the saxophone. I don't know if he played sax on this, but I think he does.
Oh
sax.
yeah, there's a lot of sax on this.
Okay, so he's playing the saxophone then.
That's him. Yeah.
Steve Conte, guitar and backing vocals. Rich Jones, guitar and backing vocals. Sammy Yaffa, bass and backing vocals. And Carl Rockfist on drums. I believe this is his touring band, too. I'm almost positive, right?
Yeah, this has been his band probably for about 10 years. I mean, there's been a couple lineup changes. But 4 to 5 guys have been in the band since 2010 or 2011. The only exception is Rich Jones. He's been in the band for maybe the past 10 years, and before that they had Dragon. He plays with
Dragon.
yeah, Dragon is with the Helicopters, and also Backyard Babies. Or like if you like Michael Monroe stuff, Backyard Babies and Helicopters are right up there. Just real high energy rock and roll. They're from Sweden, and he was on a record, and before that was Ginger from the Wild Hearts.
Oh, wow.
He did the first record, but Steve Conti's been like his main songwriting partner, and he was with the New York Dolls, and he had a band called Company of Wolves,
I remember that band.
and
I heard of them.
he's a great songwriter.
Company Wolves was more like a metal band, was it?
Nah, they were like
No?
like a Black Crows kind of,
Yeah.
Black Crows kind of band,
Okay. Yeah, I gotta say, you know, before we even go into this review, man, like this guy still got it. He still got it, man. And it's funny because we all know him from when we were younger, before we really found out who they were. You would always see Hanoi Rocks, Hanoi Rocks. They were everywhere. I didn't hear a lick of their music, but I knew who they were.
Yeah, they're
Like
a big influential band.
they were, I mean, especially big influential on Guns N' Roses, Axl. I mean, even Mike said Mike's listening to it. Mike's going, wow, he does a little Axl thing. I was like, yeah, Axl does his thing.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
But Mike, he didn't know. So
No, I knew they were around before Guns N' Roses.
no, but you didn't know it was an influence on Axl. You know
No,
what I mean?
that I didn't know.
Yeah. So it's like one of those things. Yeah, Axl pumped up this band, pushed the shit out of them, really. Right?
Oh yeah.
Did they ever play any shows with Guns N' Roses?
Nah, they were good. They were done right when Guns N' Roses started. I mean,
Well,
they
you
were
figure
done by
the
that
thing
time,
happened with
85.
Razzle. Thing happened with Razzle. What around 85?
85.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was it.
and they never replaced Razzle, right?
They did for a few shows. They replaced them with fuck, Terry Chimes. I think he played with the Clash. I think. Um, uh, but yeah, for like a few shows. But at that time, the band was heavily into drugs, and it was just they were like super tight with Razzle, and Razzle wasn't the original drummer.
Really?
They had a couple guys before him, but yeah, it was just they just disbanded.
When did
6 months after.
when was that band's first record? Because they got a nice little catalog for that short time.
They started in like '79, and I think the first record came out in like '80 or '81.
Okay.
maybe, but they were, I mean, they were early. I mean, 79. I mean, they're,
Yeah.
they're late teens, like Def Leppard. Def Leppard started super young. They both came up around the same time.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I mean, his solo stuff doesn't sound like Count on Rocks. It's more, it's a little more punkier and aggressive, but still fucking pop. Great pop choruses and catchy as hell, but a lot of attitude and, you know,
Yeah. Definitely cool, man. All right, so there's 12 tracks on this record, and we're going to take our least favorite to our favorite. We average it out. We all give it a 1 to 10. We average that number out, and that's what we come up with, and then we rank our least favorite to our favorite. 12 tracks. Here we go. Coming at number 12, One More Sunrise. What do you have, Dame?
yeah, I was a little shocked knowing seeing how long the song was. 7 minutes and 40 seconds, I
Long.
think, which is super long for uh for something that he does. But I went in there with an open mind. Usually you lose points for anything above 4.5 minutes. But it's got a lot of cool parts. I especially like the middle part. It's like a breakdown, kind of like chill part where it's just like a sax solo, and he fucking dude. It's I the past few years I just got really into like that whole rock and roll sax. I think it's such a cool sounding instrument. It's kind of like
Absolutely.
when used properly, it could sound so fucking cool and different.
Mm-hmm.
And he plays it. Michael Monroe plays the sax, and he does it in a few songs. And you see him live, man. He fucking whips out that saxophone. He plays it live too. But yeah, I thought it was still a really good song despite the length, and I gave it a 7.4.
Okay, Mike D.
Yeah, a little lengthy. I mean, I don't mind. It sort of had that epic feel to it. It changed up and everything like that. But I think what kind of did it for me was it just didn't fit the rest of the album. Like it just kind of, I don't know. Especially at the end of the album, I wanted something more kick-ass and I don't know. I felt like we got this. I gave it a 6.5, and I'm not saying I didn't like it, but just didn't resonate with me.
Yeah, One More Sunrise. For me, I gave it a 7.25. The song has some great epic sounding parts in it. But the song itself is just okay. The music saves the song for me because it was a lower score when I first did it. And then I listened to some of the musical parts. I'm like, man, there's some great parts in here. Um, I mean, it's just got so many cool ideas. The vocals are okay. The melody's decent, but the musical parts are great. The saxophone part is awesome, as well as the piano part. And
Hmm.
it works perfect. I think it's a perfect last song. It's big. It's epic. It's not the catchiest song, but man, the music is pretty damn good. The music is really good. If it wasn't for that middle part and how good the music was, it would have been a lower score. But 7.25, I can't go lower than that. It was just big. Coming at number 11, When the Apocalypse Comes. What do you got, Demo?
Yeah, I like this one. Good rock tune. I really like the lyrics in it. Um, Actually, the lyrics on the whole record are really good. Uh, they're not dumb. But yeah, I gave this one a 7.85.
Okay, Mike D.
Exactly. I think that's what saved it for me was the lyrics on this one, because otherwise it kind of reminded me of a Bruce Springsteen song. Not a big
Yeah, I could.
Springsteen guy, but
Hmm.
Yeah, I could hear that.
I gave it a 7, just pretty much because of the lyrics.
I gave it a 7.25 for When the Apocalypse Comes. Lyrics, same thing. Lyrics are good. I got the same thing as Mike almost has. I have sounds like Bruce Springsteen meets Bob Dylan meets Bon Jovi. Not a bad tune. It's got radio appeal. I think it's definitely got radio appeal to it. Overall, it's an okay track for me. It works well in the record, but not my favorite track. Coming in at number 10, Disconnected. What you got, Demo?
Yeah, it's another one. I mean, I like a lot. I pretty much like the entire record. I mean, this is like really catchy. This song. I like the harmonies and the verses, and it's got it really kicks in on the chorus. I gave us what did I give this one? 7.7 out of 10.
Okay, Mike D.
After probably like the fifth or sixth listen, this one got better for me. I could have gave it higher. I should have gave it higher. I gave it a 7.
Yeah, I gave Disconnected a 7.5 out of 10. It's also got a pretty cool video. I believe there's a video for this. It's pretty good. Um, The tune has a good punky vibe to it. The lyrics are pretty cool. The bass with the phaser, I dig it. Adds a nice little touch to the tune. Yeah, pretty good song. It gets better with each listen. And then after seeing the video was pretty good. I kind of like it. 7.5. Coming in number 9. Pushing me back, Damon. Pushing me back.
Uh, yeah, what do I got for this one? Checking my notes. Yeah, another solid rocker. On the on the list here, my favorite one thus far that we mentioned. Uh, great, great chorus, as all of them have. I gave it a 7.95.
Okay. Mike D.
Yeah, another one I could have inched a little bit higher on this one. This one I gave a 7.
Okay. Pushing me back. I gave a 7.5 out of 10. Another tune where the vocals are really good. It's got this punky chorus. There's good guitar hooks all over it. Good lyrics, and a really good melodic guitar part during that middle part, that solo part. It's a good tune. I think it's pretty good. Coming at number 8, Road to Ruin. What you got, Dane?
Uh, yeah, this one's got like a more of a like a gang vocal chorus. Really good rock song. I gave it a 7.65. Yeah.
Okay. Mike D.
Gave it just about the same, 7.5.
Road to Ruin. 7.5. It's consistent. I have a bunch of 7.5s in there, but it's consistent. It's a cool little rock tune. It's got the whoas in there, the Bon Jovi kind of thing going on. It has a real good solo part into this. The fucking music's so good in this record. I'm not a big hand clap guy in songs, but they don't do it that long. It's in and out quick, so it didn't bother me that much. Sometimes the hand claps is borderline cheese for me. But it could have been a Bon Jovi song, definitely. It's a good filler track for me. It works for the record. Decent tune. Not bad. Coming in number 7, Glitter and Dust. What you got, Dame?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if I would quite call this a ballad. This definitely like a slower tune with acoustic guitar. I think it's a great tune. I gave it an 8.
Okay. Mike D.
Yeah, it's a pretty good track. Kind of reminds me of Bon Jovi a little bit. Gave it a 7.
Glitter and Dust. I gave it a 7.5. It's another 7.5 for me out of 10. Great acoustic opening, man. Awesome melody line. Some of the melody reminds me of, I want to say, an Ozzy tune. I don't know if it's Road to Nowhere, but it's the way he goes up on a certain part of the melody line. Reminds me, I've heard it, but it's fucking great. The chorus is okay. The solo part has a really good build up into the acoustic part. It goes back to that part. But the verse makes the tune. That melody line in the verse makes the tune for me. 7.5. Coming number 6, Shinola. What do you got, Dean?
This is a great song. I think they just released it as a single. This is like the Michael Monroe style that I really like. Just the high energy kind of stuff. Great fucking chorus. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, Mike Day.
Yeah, I like this one. Another one I could have squeaked a little higher. I gave it a 7.5.
Shinola. I gave it a 7.75 out of 10. Big hooky open. The verses deliver with a good snarl. He's got that snarl vocal thing, which I dig. The song's, it's got good hook. It's got good lyrics. It works perfect. What they're doing works perfect for the song. I like the shouty background vocals, the little
Yeah.
jam part, the guitar overlays. Another good tune. Another solid good tune. Coming in number 5, Precious. What you got, Dave?
Another hard driving, hard rock tune. It's got some sax in there. I love the chorus. I gave it a 7.9. Man, I should have given it a much higher score. I don't know what the hell I was thinking, but great song.
Mike Day.
Yeah, I'm definitely with Damien on this one. And this is on the second half of the album, which at first I felt kind of was a letdown, but the more I listened to it, this was definitely a standout on the second half of it, this song. I gave it a 7.5. I probably could have squeaked it up to an 8.5.
Precious, I gave it an 8 out of 10. Man, I love the vocal delivery on this one. I like the way it builds up to the second part of the verse where he starts to sing a little more aggressive. It's got a huge, simple chorus. Songwriting 101, man. Songwriting 101. It builds. It totally builds. The fast solo part with the harmonica, it works. It's well done. Another real good solid tune. Coming in number 4, Black Cadillac. Demo.
Yeah, another one, a little less, I don't know, a little less happy. This one a little more aggressive, I think, in the chorus. I fucking love the chorus, man. I love the music behind it, the guitars, and I just love the vocals on it. I gave it an 8.1.
Okay. Mike D.
Black Cadillac, another great one. I gave it a 7.75. Could have inched it up a little more.
Black Cadillac for me is an 8.25 out of 10. This one opens up with some cool, weird noise effects into the riff. Um, the verse has that stop and go thing going on. The vocals that he's putting in there are just perfect for this song. Really cool, melodic, simple chorus. The part of the verse is where his voice goes up with that little high voice. It's fucking great. It's really good. It's really good, man. It's same thing. Guitar solo is really good, man. This song's a grower. You listen to it, you go, oh, it's okay. And the chorus is kind of simple, but it's perfect for the song. So it's a grower. I gave it an 8.25. It could go up to a 9 in 2 weeks, but
Yeah.
it's a standout song on the record. Coming in at number 3, Neutral Bombs. What you got, Damo?
Yeah, this was I think like the shortest song on the album, and and in parts it's definitely like the fastest one too. Yeah, definitely like a lot of energy on this one. But yeah, I gave it a 7.5 for some reason. Probably should have gave it higher than that.
Mike D?
Yeah, high energy, short track. Wanted more. Gave it an 8.5.
Neutron Bombs. I gave it a 9. That's how much I like this one. I love the punky verses. It's an aggressive Offspring meets the Misfits. Kind of like you ever hear Misfits when all hell breaks loose? When all hell breaks loose. It's got that kind of feel to it. Then it goes into this
Yeah,
huge, huge Rancid sounding chorus. It sounds like fucking Rancid. It's fucking
yeah, yeah.
awesome.
Or like Super Suckers or somebody like that.
Yeah,
Kind of.
something like that. Yeah, it's just really a fun song to listen to. Extremely high replay value for me. That this is one of my favorite songs off the album. Coming in at number 2. Also, there's a video for this if you guys get a chance to check it out. Rockin' Horse. What do you got, Davo?
There's a video for this one. I haven't checked out
The video
any of the videos yet.
the video is pretty funny. It's like they're dressed up as like these newscasters, and
Okay. Okay.
Michael Monroe's got a wig on. He looks like the mother from the Brady Bunch.
Huh.
Yeah, it's got a little comedy. It's worth watching. What you got, Davo?
Yeah. Yeah, this one kind of reminds me of like it could have been an old Hanoi Rocks tune. This is one of my favorite ones on the album. This is also the opener. I gave it an 8.5.
Okay, Mike D.
Yeah, man, a good opener. That's what you need, man. This is it. This sets the pace for pretty much the whole album, from for me at least. 8.5.
Yeah. I got to say, before I go into my ranking here, we're big. All three of us are big on that opening track. We love opening tracks. We really do. We always score the opening track
Sets a
pretty
tone.
damn high. It
Yeah.
does. It's important, man. That opening
Very
track's
important.
important.
Yeah.
So Rockin' Horse, I gave an 8 out of 10. Good open track. It blasts you right in. It's moving. It gets moving from Jump Street. The verse has a real cool ramble. It's got a good hook. The song has great energy, and the vocals are just really cool in this, man. High replay value, absolutely for me. This song's a rocker, man. It's good. It's really good. Coming in at number 1, Painless. What do you got, Damo?
Yeah, this is more of a serious song, I guess. Definitely a little more on the mellower side, but man, what a great, well-written song, man. I love the guitar work that's going on, and it's a great song. I gave it a 8.5.
Okay, Mike D.
Yeah, definitely one of the mellower ones. Very spacey feel to it. Really has a lot of layers to it. I gave this one a 9.
Painless. I gave it a 9.25. My favorite song on the record. Man, it's so well written. It's got a cool 90s vibe going on, big time. It's got a great Middle Eastern riff that's infused with some really good pop. Like you could hear that little Middle Eastern thing in there. It's, mixed in with some pop stuff. The vocals are great as well. The melody lines are good. The changes are really good in the song. I like everything about the song. It's the star of the album for me. Awesome track, definitely. So let's look at the scores here. Damien gave it a 7.92. I gave it a 7.91, and Mike D gave it a 7.56. Michael Monroe, Outerstellar, 7.79, which is pretty fucking high. High. Definitely. I mean, it's really within a month, this would have been an 8 probably for all of us or better.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah, without a doubt. I mean, I love everything he's put out since he kind of regrouped and rebranded since like 2010. He's put out like 6 studio albums since then, and they're all great.
Going to
They're
have to check
all
them out.
yeah,
Mm.
like everything from like Sensory Overdrive up until now. I mean, he's put out 6 records since then, and man, it's the lineup has always been consistent. The songs are great. The band looks great. I've seen them live. They don't play in America very often, but when they do, I'm there and I'll travel. I must have seen them. I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 times. I saw
Oh
Wow.
him
wow.
Yeah.
one time about 10 years ago. He did a surprise show in New York in this little club, and we found out about it the day of, and me and Mikey went up and see him in a little bar. It was it was fucking incredible. He's got
Yeah.
so much energy, man. What like the whole band. What a great show. One of the best bands, one of the best live bands I've ever seen ever.
Nice. Yeah, I never seen him, man. Okay. Dane, we'll start with you. Final thoughts.
That was it.
I mean, on the record itself.
Yeah, it did not disappoint. I always, whenever I see him work, he shares everything online, what he's doing. Whenever I see them in the studio, I always get excited, and whenever a record comes out, I'm all in. I'm always looking forward to it, and I'm never disappointed. And this one doesn't disappoint as well. It's all of his records, the past 15 years have a ton of replay value. I still listen to them, and this one's right up there.
Now, does he also go back and forth to, say, Los Angeles or California, or no, he's still totally in, what's he in Finland? I don't even
Yeah,
know.
Finland. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, if he comes anywhere in America, he'll play like New York, L.A., and maybe a show around here.
But he's
But
still, his home's still Finland. That's where he lives
oh
still.
yeah, yeah. I
Okay.
mean, they do most of their touring over there, and they'll go to Japan and Europe and stuff. But they were supposed to do a tour with. I saw them last year. They did a short tour, but then they were supposed to come back in October and tour with Buck Cherry. But I
Oh,
think
wow.
he hurt his leg or something. He had to get surgery on his leg, so he canceled the tour. But I think they're going to reschedule it for this year.
Okay. Mike D, final thoughts on Outerstellar.
Final thoughts. I really didn't know much about Michael Monroe going into this, except for he was with Hanoi Rocks, and I really didn't hear much of them. And pretty much a surprise album for me, man. This is definitely on my want list for vinyls. So that tells you it right there.
Yeah. You're willing to part with that $30. It does.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
I got to
gonna
pick it
wait
up.
and see if it comes down a little bit, but
Yeah. Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah. For me, man, this album, it was a solid mix of rock and roll and punk fused with some splashes of sleaze rock a little bit, just a little bit. Uh, Michael Monroe's vocals sound great. I can't believe the guy's in his 60s, man. He delivers some great melody lines. The musicians in the band are really awesome. There's really a lot of good riffs in it. There's a lot of good melodic overlays in it. You know, uh, this is the reason probably why so many people still love this guy. I mean, people who like this guy, they love this guy. The record has great production on it too. It's clean. It sounds great. High pray. I can't say. How come I can't say high replay value? I get high pray. High replay value for me. I definitely
Just,
recommend this record.
did you say replay value again?
I tried not to.
I don't think you tried hard
Replay,
Mix
replay value.
mixtapes. Michael Monroe, Outerstellar. Pick it up.